What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. Just got to make some roster changes here before we get started. started soon. Still doing some roster stuff, so be patient. I appreciate it. Still working on roster stuff. Sorry for the delay, guys. We will be to it here soon. A lot of roster shuffling around this sim. Sorry. All right, we're down to our last player that I'm making a change on, so thank you for your patience. We'll be going soon. All right. Well, we're here. Welcome in. Lines are updated. Lines are uploaded. We're all ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and take votes on the live sims tonight. But we're going to go ahead and get started with some quick sims until we get some more people in here. Starting up, we have the San Diego title and the Detroit Falcons. Detroit's going to take this one by a score of 5-4. First star of the game goes to Gary with an assist. Second star, Captain Obvious with 3 assists. Ask me how that works. And third star of the game, Lou Logsky with an assist. Shots were 36-13 in favor of Detroit. Evil, I'm down for it, dude. I will quick sim everything. For good reason, Patrick. Next up, we do have the Nevada Battleborn and the Anchorage Armada. Anchorage is going to take this one by a score of 3-2. Shots were 36-25 in favor of the Battleborn. First star of the game, Vinny Messina with 2 goals. Second star of the game, 2.0 with a goal and an assist. Third star of the game, Cameron Urchin Mullen with an assist. All right, next up we have the Colorado Raptors and the Nevada Battleborn. All right, so before we do that, I'm going to let you guys know that we're going to plan on doing one live sim for the day that is the 8th of 2049. So those games that we have available in that day is Vancouver, Great Falls, Ottawa, Kelowna, San Diego, Colorado, and Maine, Detroit. So we'll take one live sim for that day. So let's hear in the chat what game you would prefer. I'm going to put them in the chat too. So we have Van versus Great Falls Grizzlies. We have Ottawa versus Kelowna. We have San Diego title versus Colorado, and we have Maine versus Detroit. So let me know of those 4 games which one you would like to have live. But these 3 are gonna all be quick simmed. Kari, stop complaining. Kari, you chose the other team. This is what you get. Colorado and Nevada. Colorado wins this one by a score of 4-3. First star of the game, Severin Quinn with 2 goals and an assist. Second star of the game, Walter Forsberg with an assist. Third star of the game, Rocky Gislason. Shots were 38-36 in favor of Colorado. Next up, we have the Whalers and the Kraken. Kraken takes this one by a score of 7-1, despite what Kari says. First star of the game goes to 5-hole goes west with a hat trick. Congratulations. Second star, Joe McPadstack with a nice little 971 save percentage. Third star of the game goes to Hetpatch. I'm still never going to be able to say that. 1 goal, 2 assists. Shots were 35 to 26 in favor of the Kraken, but don't tell that to the score. And our next game is going to be the Quebec City Citadels against the Yukon Malamutes. Yukon wins this one by a score of 6-4. First star of the game, Mikko Rashford II with a goal and 2 assists. Second star, Yu Nishinoya with 2 assists. Third star, Mitch Matthews with a goal and an assist. Shots were 40 to 29 in favor of the Citadels, but it didn't get it done. Next up, we have the Anchorage Armada and the Ottawa Highlanders. Anchorage takes this one by a score of 7-3. First star of the game goes to Matthew Pano with a hat trick. Second star of the game, Cameron Mullen with a goal and 4 assists. That's a 5-point game. Third star of the game goes to Rocco Kirkby with 2 assists. Shots were 33 to 28 in favor of Ottawa, but not the score. All right, I'm going to leave this open for a little bit. We have our choice of votes. So in the next minute and a half, the team or the game here that has the most votes will get a live sim. I'll be right back. All right, so I see Great Falls Grizzlies versus Vancouver voted twice. All right, that's going to do it. Great Falls versus Vancouver. So let's quick sim the other ones. First off, we have Detroit against Maine. Maine's going to win this one by a score of 6-5. Shots were dead even at 46 apiece. First star of the game goes to Tyler Fortune with a goal and an assist. Second star, Charles Leclerc with an assist. Third star of the game, Denali Nettleberg with a goal and an assist. Next up, we have the Kelowna Knights and the Ottawa Highlanders. Ottawa wins this one by a score of 6-2. First star of the game goes to Chopera with 2 assists. Second star, Finish DeJob with 2 assists. Third star of the game, Victor Bjork Pelika with a .949 save percentage and a 37 save effort. Shots were 39-32 in favor of the Kelowna Knights. Next up, we have the Colorado Raptors and the San Diego title. Colorado wins this one by 5-2. First star of the game, Evil Jordan Humphrey with a goal and 2 assists. Rocky Gislason with the second star of the game with 3 assists. And Gabriel Savoy with a goal is the third star of the game. Shots were 42-15 in favor of the Raptors. And now we have our first live sim of the night. The Great Falls Grizzlies visiting the Vancouver Whalers. And once again, I am still working on the live sim experience, so bear with me here. I'll do my best. I'm also trying to eat my dinner, so I'll try to stuff my face between calls. And here we go. We're underway here in Vancouver. The Whalers carry the puck up the. They're in alone. It's a breakaway. Backhand. Beautiful save to keep it 0-0. Right off the hop. Great Falls now ices it. Vancouver in the offensive zone. Big shot from the point. That is kept out. Vancouver now coming up the left wing. Big shot off the rush. That is easily kept out. Shots are 3-0 in favor of the Whalers. Great Falls now in the offensive zone. Big shot from the point. It goes just wide. 15 minutes remaining in the first period. Patrick, if you say that one more time, dude, like, come on. I'm trying, man. Get your people in here and vote for it, man. Breakaway for the Grizzlies. They're in alone. Big save. Big time shot. That is kept out. Offensive zone draw for the Grizzlies. Moving the puck well. Shot on the weak side there, and it doesn't go. We're halfway through the first. Vancouver now. Big shot from the point. That is handled. Less than 9 minutes remaining in the first. Yeah, unfortunately, I have nothing on my sheet marked that it has to be a live sim, so I'm playing it by ear on who's in here. This is a whaley game. So, my daughter plays for the New Hampshire Whalers, and we're going tomorrow night for a tournament down in Massachusetts. And I make that same joke all the time. I was like, oh, this is a whaley good team that we're playing against. We got to put a whaley good effort together. Anyways, just over 2 minutes remaining in the first period. We're still deadlocked at 2. Vancouver looking for their strike here. It doesn't go. Minute and a half remaining in the first. Vancouver in the offensive zone again. And there it is! Beautiful play in the offensive zone. Right wing over to the center of the one-timer. Zach Walker beats it. Walker high for their 7th of the season. It's 1-0 Vancouver. Assists go to Aaron Noxus and Joe Primo. 20 seconds remaining in the first. Great Falls looking for the equalizer, but it doesn't happen. End of the first period. The Vancouver Whalers lead the Grizzlies by a score of 1-0. Shots were 10-7 in favor of Vancouver. And here we go. We are here for the second period. Great Falls pushing. Off the rush, moving the puck well, over the center, one-timer, doesn't go. Nice glove save. Great Falls in the offensive zone, moving the puck well. Shot from the point, that's easily blocked. They're going the other direction. Trying to turn it into a sequence. Well, big time shot from the point that's blocked. Vancouver in the offensive zone again. 15 minutes remaining in the second. Looking to extend their lead, but they do not. They're going to ice it here. Great Falls with an offensive zone draw. Center gets tossed. Over the left wing. One-timer. They score! Out in the booties with their 15th. Draws us even at 1. Assists go to Yoshiki Ibuishi and Boone breakaway. 12:44 in the second, and we're drawn even at 1. Great Falls in the offensive zone now. With a bad angle shot that's easily handled. Vancouver now trying to go back ahead again. Falls in the offensive zone. Right wing over to the left wing, go over to the D-man. That's blocked. Just over 7 minutes remaining in the second. We're still deadlocked at 1. Power play, Great Falls. Easily handled by the goaltender. Great Falls takes a penalty here. Yeah, they do. It's 4-on-4. Extra ice out there. Vancouver now in the offensive zone. They score! 2-1 Whalers! An unassisted goal by first. They're 28th of the season. Yeah, Cake, this is an exclusive royalty-free playlist. So. Vancouver makes it 3-1! Another turnover! shots are 23 to 14 in favor of the Whalers. The score being 3-1. Goaltenders going into the third period, Florence Emily McKenzie with a .929 save percentage, and Maddie Bringerson with an .870. And we're underway for the third. Great Falls has some work to do. They tried it right there. Big shot, it goes just wide. Vancouver now on the power play, looking to extend the lead. But there's nothing going. Great Falls moves up the ice, shorthanded. 2-on-0. Oh, what a save with the blocker. Oh, my goodness. Keeping it a 2-goal game for Vancouver. 2-on-0, shorthanded. Beautiful save. Vancouver in the offensive zone. Long-range shot. The rebound comes out. But it doesn't go. That was a little bit of a concerning issue here. Oh, well, what can I say, everyone? I'm honored. 13 and a half minutes remaining in the third period. Great Falls moving the puck well, looking for an opportunity, but it won't go. Vancouver going the other direction. Long range shot. That is kept out. Eight and a half minutes remaining in the third period. Oh, I'm not muted. Yeah, my dog wants my food. Yep. 5.5 minutes remaining in the third period. Great Falls in the offensive zone, moving the puck around. Big shot from the point. That is kept out. Great Falls wins it. They're moving the puck well in the offensive zone. Blocked again. That's going to be icing on Vancouver, however. We have 2 minutes remaining in the third period. 2 minutes. One minute remaining in the period. 1 minute remaining. We have a Great Falls power play. That's pretty nice. But it doesn't happen. We are out of time here. We have a final score of 3-1 in favor of the Whalers. Shots were 31 to 26 in favor of them. First star of the game, if you ain't first, with a goal and a assist. Second star, Yoshinibu Ishii with an assist. Third star of the game, Zach Mulder with a goal. All right, so we have... I'm going to give you a chance here, Patrick. I'm going to give you a chance. We're going to go through quick sims on this whole day here. But The next day, we have these games. I'm going to put them in the chat again. We have one more vote. So we have Met versus Care. NLB versus STL. Detroit versus NBB. TBW versus ANC. QCC versus Cologne. So get your people in here and get those votes in. None of this day, but we'll have the live sims for the next day in. Starting off for this day of quick sims, Anchorage and Kelowna. Kelowna wins this one by a score of 6-3. Shots are 33-19 in favor of the Knights. First star of the game, David Corrigan with 2 goals and an assist. Second star of the game, Bartholomew Bedocalio Lorquavius. Third star of the game, Mel Guola. Next up, we have the Whalers in the title. The Whalers win this one definitively with a score of 7-1. First star of the game, Joe Primo with 4 assists. Second star, Cole Slaw with a goal and 2 assists. Third star of the game, No Cheddar with 2 goals and an assist. Shots are 38-12 in favor of the Whalers. Next, we have the Main Timber and the Colorado Raptors. And Colorado wins 4-3. First star of the game goes to Darth David with a goal and assist. Second star, Holy Guacamole with an assist. Third star, Mateo St. Arc with a goal and an assist. Shots were 43-35 in favor of the Timber. Next up, we have the Detroit Falcons and the St. Louis Scarecrows. And St. Louis takes this one by a score of 5-2. Zach Peters with 2 goals and an assist. Chinweke H.I. Valentine Okoli with a goal and an assist as the second star. Third star of the game goes to Rondellis Ringo Ramat with 2 assists. Shots were 41-20 in favor of the Scarecrows. Next up, we have the Kraken and the Berserkers. A beautiful overtime win for the Newfoundland Berserkers over the Kraken. First star of the game goes to Joshua Hardy with 2 assists. Second star goes to 5-Hole Goes West with a goal and 2 assists. Third star goes to Belek From with a goal. Shots are 47-24 in favor of the Kraken, but they do not get the triumphant victory. Next up, we have the Quebec City Citadels and the Yukon Malamutes. A big victory for Quebec City with a massive 9-2 win. Shiny Rainbow first star of the game with a 4-point effort. Johan Lodowick with a goal and an assist gets the second star. And the third star of the game goes to Chubby Barista with 3 assists. Shots were 31-29 in favor of the Malamutes, but you can tell that the score wasn't. What is the opposite of the cheese tax? That's what this game was. If Anchorage really hasn't had a live sim, I will do an Anchorage live sim. Like, I'll do it. I'll do multiple. I see a lot of St. Louis. I'll do an Anchorage and a St. Louis one. I don't mind. I got time. This is going to be a quick sim. No, Yukon, Great Falls. Yukon wins 5-0 with a shutout victory over the Grizzlies. First star of the game, Paul Krugman with 3 assists. Second star, Miko Rashford II with a goal and 2 assists. Third star of the game, Hamilton Steelhawk with a goal and an assist. Shots were 23-20 in favor of the Malamutes. Yo, this playlist sucks. There we go. This is more my speed. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, actually. Oh, what we got here? This is not gonna work. I don't even know what that playlist is. They're gonna find tried to find it, Patrick. Anyways, so we're going to do St. Louis, Newfoundland live sim. And we're going to do Anchorage, Thunder Bay. So we're going to keep her going here. I think those are the games I said. Yeah, all right. All right, first off, we have the Kelowna Knights and the Quebec City Citadels. Kelowna wins this one 4-2. First star of the game, Damonte Gogi with a goal and assist. Chubby Barista, second star with a goal. Third star, Colton Paragecko with 2 assists. Shots were 34-30 in favor of the Knights. Yeah, what is the latest on those Edmonton applications? Next up, we have Nevada and Detroit. Detroit wins this one by a score of 4-1. Shots are 39-22 in favor of the Falcons. First star of the game goes to Maximus Decimus Meridius with 2 goals. Second star, Lou Logsky with a goal and assist. Third star of the game goes to Critical Cheese with 2 assists. Yeah, Patrick, put leaks in. Live sim leaks. Come on. Next up, we have the Kraken and Timber. Maine makes their presence known with a 3-2 win. Shots are 30-29 in favor of the Timber. First star of the game, Lucas Lindbergh. Second star, Hetax. Third star, Jean-Luc Gagnon. Am I one of the punishments? I can't wait. All right, is there anybody other than Patrick that wants an Anchorage live sim, like for real? No, there's one more day. There's one more day after this one. Yeah, in the FHM schedule, there's one more day after this one. For today, for my sim. What do you mean, no? Yeah, this is going to be a Piss Ice live sim. Do we want a Piss Ice live sim? I already told him I'd do it. They're not playing again next time. We're going to do it. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Here we go. We get a Piss Ice live sim. Let's go. We're underway here, right here at Piss Ice Arena. Anchorage gains the offensive zone. They're moving the puck around well. Over to the point. Big time one-timer from the blue line. It doesn't go. Anchorage now in the offensive zone again. Moving the puck well. Big time long-range shot. It doesn't go again. They're in alone and they're in. They score! Luke Toussaint with their 11th of the season. Vinny Messina. Cameron Urchin Mullen with the assists. It's 1-0 Boats. Power play Boats. Just over 14 minutes remaining in the period. Both team looking for more. And they get it! It's 2-0 Boats. He scores! Rocco Kirkby with their 9th of the season. Matthew Pano and Luke Desson with the assists. He's in alone, looking to make it 3-0. He hits the brakes, and they're moving the puck around more. One-timer in the slot. It doesn't go. Just under 11 and a half minutes remaining in the first period. The Fish have got to be looking to go the other direction now. Under 7 minutes remaining in the first period. 6 minutes now. The Fish are moving the puck though. Big shot from the, oh man, that just barely went wide. Shot from the blue line by the Walleye, but it doesn't go. Puck goes out of play. Power play for the Walleye, but they're going to take a shot short-handed there. Wow. All right, 4 minutes remaining in the first. Still 2-0 Anchorage, but they're going to ice it here. Offensive zone draw for Thunder Bay, but that's blocked. Isn't this like a viral TikTok noise? Oh. 11 minutes remaining in the second period. What's more exciting than piss ice cake? Patrick Morrell, you got what you wanted. 24th of the season. Luke Desson. Aloysius Hogwarts, the third of the assist. Piss ice cake. I mean, I'm down to try anything once. Oh, the Fish get on the board! They just flop that puck right in the net there. Oh, Benoit, Jean-Luc Boucher, Calvin McKenzie, Tom O'Donnell with the assist. It's 4-1. Apparently I've entered the royalty-free noises area. Score is 4-1. My son almost said Vancouver. Anchorage after 2. Going into the third period. I gotta stop this. This is awful. Oh, no, we got that. That's cool. There we go. All right, 16 and a half minutes remaining in the third. It's 4-1 Anchorage. They're in the offensive zone, moving the puck around well. Looking to make it 5-1. Fance. Fish, long range shot, doesn't go. Halfway through the third. Nine minutes now remaining in the third. In case you weren't aware, Toronto's getting smoked in the NHL right now. 2.5 minutes remaining in the third period. Those fish are trying to channel that piss ice, but it falls just short. That's going to do it for this one. Anchorage wins by a score of 4-1. Shots are 32-12 in favor of the Armada. First star of the game, Luke Toussaint. Second star, Matthew Pano. Third star of the game, Vinny Messina. All right, our last live sim of the night. St. Louis and Newfoundland. And we're underway here in Newfoundland. The Berserkers score! Reed gets their 14th off the stupid rack, and the home team gets it going quickly. Back underway here. St. Louis in the offensive zone. Over to the left wing, back to the center, over to the D-man, blocked. We gotta get a better look at that for some reason. Oh no, it's not a replay. Disregard. St. Louis now in the offensive zone. Big shot from the blue line. That is kept out. This puck is dumped in by Newfoundland. They do not win the race. But that puck goes out of play. Newfoundland, big shot from the blue line. That is kept out. We're halfway through the first. Newfoundland holds the 1-0 lead. Newfoundland is on the power play here. 7 minutes remaining, 7.5 minutes remaining in the period. But they take a penalty. We have 3-on-3. We are 3-on-3 here, ladies and gentlemen. Those guys. Newfoundland now going into the offensive zone again. Long range shot off the post. 5 5 minutes remaining in the first. Newfoundland holding the 2-0 edge. St. Louis now long-range shot. That is kept out. 4 minutes remaining. So St. Louis, you want to make sure that the puck goes over the blue line before your teammates do. What was that? A minute and a half remaining in the first period. St. Louis in the offensive zone, moving the puck well, quick shot. That was kept out. St. Louis scores with just 30 seconds remaining in the first period. It's a one-goal game. Toivo Jokinen with their 35th. Assist goes to Zach Peters and Walrus. That's going to do it for the first. Shots at the end of one, 18-6 in favor of the Scarecrows. But the score is 2-1 in favor of the Berserkers. No, there we go. No. It's 3-1. Newfoundland off the run. Anthony scores in their 31st. The assist goes to Joseph Gibbons. Scores! St. Louis answers back just like that. Shia Corin with their 21st and 4-4 in the third with their 33rd assist. You want to know what the goal song is? Oh my God, just like that. It is 3-3. Walrus at 4-4 with the primary assist again. What a start to the second period. We're all tied up at 3. The goal song was ha 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 ha. Newfoundland on the power play here. Looks like it's going to be 4-on-4. Like the Glacier Guardians? Thirteen and a half minutes remaining in the second. Thank you, Warren. Approaching midway through this contest, still deadlocked at 3 apiece. Wow, bad turnover in the defensive zone by St. Louis, but it is kept out. Nearly a fire drill in the defensive zone there. They answer with a beautiful offensive chance. Five and a half minutes remaining in the second period. Newfoundland in the offensive zone. Moving the puck well. Back to the D-man. One-timer. Doesn't go. Shots are 28-17 in favor of the Scarecrows right now. Still deadlocked at 3. 3.5 minutes remaining in the second. St. Louis looking to go ahead, and they do! Beautiful passing play in the offensive zone. Jungle down Bim with the 17th 1 minute remaining in the second period. 1 minute remaining. A breakaway for St. Louis. Oh boy, what a chance, but it doesn't go. That's the end of the second period, and we're tied up at 4 apiece. Shots are 36 to 21 in favor of the Scarecrows. We're back on the way for the third period. St. Louis scores! Boogan McGillicuddy with their 39. Now looking to go the other direction, dumps it in deep. They force a turnover in the offensive zone. Big time shot that's blocked. St. Louis now trying to extend their lead. They don't. He's on a breakaway. And he goes just wide with the equalizer. Oh my goodness. St. Louis going the other direction. Into the offensive zone. Long range shot that doesn't go. 12 and a half minutes remaining in the third period. St. Louis looking to extend their lead into the offensive zone on the left wing over the center. One-timer, that's saved. Power play St. Louis. We're on 4. Less than 9 minutes remaining in the period. Less than 8 minutes remaining in the period. Less than 7 minutes. Newfoundland looking for the equalizer. They keep dumping and chasing. Just over 4 minutes now. St. Louis going the other direction. Off the post. Power play Newfoundland. This is a big one. Blocked. 2.5 minutes remaining in regulation. Newfoundland in the offensive zone. That's going to do it. St. Louis holds on in this one by a score of 5-4. Shots were 55-24. St. Louis winning a deserving victory here. First star of the game, Zach Peters with 3 assists. Second star, Raff with 3 assists. Third star of the game, Chinweke H.I. Valentine Okoli with 2 assists. Shots were 55-24. And our final sim day of the day, Carolina loses to the Ottawa Highlanders by a score of 4-1. First star of the game, Chopera. Second star, Lord Marshal Lorenzo Alstott. Third star of the game, Bam Morris. Shots were 38-29 in favor of Ottawa. Next up, Nevada and San Diego. Nevada wins 7-2. First star of the game with a hat trick, Harlan Sanders. Second star, Orr 2.0. Third star, Oscar Svengard. Shots are 30-12 in favor of the Battleboard. Next up, Walleye and Malamutes. The Dogs win 4-3, and they collect the cheese tax. First star, Hamilton Steelhawk with a goal and 2 assists. Second star, Benoit Jean-Luc Boucher with 2 assists. Third star, Miko Rashford II with a goal and 2 assists. Shots are 30-29. Next up, Citadel's Grizzlies, and it's a big victory for the Bears. First star of the game, Out in the Boonies with 4 points. Second star, Yoshimibu Ishii with 3 points. Third star, Boom Breakaway with 2 assists. Shots were 33-19 in favor of the Bears. And our final sim, Whalers Berserkers. And that's a 5-2 win for the Whalers. First star of the game, If You Ain't First with 3 points. Second star, Hans Grosland with 3 points. Third star, William Marshall with 2 points. Shots were 70-20. Oh my God. Wow. And that's going to do it for us, everybody. I really appreciate your listenership today and tuning in for our live sim. I hope everybody had a good time. I know I did. So I will have to catch you next time. If you're interested, tune into SHL Tonight. That's going to be appearing on Sunday night this week. So keep an eye out. Until next time, on behalf of the broadcast team and the Simmer team, I'm Ace, your Simmer Tonight. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.